Hello guys, my name is Adriana. I live in Perth, Western Australia, and today I would like to talk to you about accommodation and finding a job. This is Perth from far away. Well, let's start with accommodation. This is an important point, and then we can talk about a job. So, in terms of accommodation, my recommendation for you guys is to think about several things before you actually decide where to live. So, think about the budget. So, how much money are you willing to pay for a room? And also think about location. Do you prefer to live close to the city, or do you prefer to live far and maybe take the train or the bus every day, or maybe you want to buy a car? How many people you want to share the room with or to share the apartment with? These points I think are important to think and to consider because it can become a problem with time. So in my case, I came here with my husband. We have been living here in Perth for 1.5 years now, and during the first 5 months, I think we would move every month just because of the people mainly we lived with. We just didn't understand each other, and there was always something that we didn't like until we finally found a good place to live. So that's my first recommendation for you. Think about budget, location, and how many people are you willing to share with. Some of the websites, I have it somewhere here, some of the websites that you can visit when you are looking for a room, for an apartment, it's for example flatmates.com.au, gumtree.com.au. You can also use Facebook. There is one that I really like, it's called Rooms for Rent in Perth. So if you are solo, the average that I think you could spend is about $150 in your rent, and then let's say that you spend $70 with food. So for one person, it could be about between $220 to, let's say, $250, and with that you can cover rent and then food. If it's for a couple, you guys could spend about $250 in rent, and then with your food $140, which gives you $390 weekly, or let's say $400, and that is to cover rent and food. So those are things that you need to consider, like I said before, when you are looking for a room. That's very important. So in our case, we live now in our own apartment, and it's just the best feeling. We don't have to share anymore, and then we finally found a good place. We live here in the heart of the city, which is actually the background that you can see there, and it's lovely. Everything is close for me, and everything is easy. By the way, I have another video, you can check it out. It's called The 3 Reasons Why I Live in Close to the City, so you can check that out and you will see why. Okay, let's jump to the other subject or the other topic. I want to talk to you about jobs. Obviously, with the internet nowadays, you can find or you can do almost anything. So obviously my first advice is for you guys to use the internet. So some of the links or websites that you can use are for example seek.com.au, then gumtree.com.au. There is another one on Facebook, Jobs in Perth. Well, on Facebook you actually have a lot of options when you are looking for a job. It's important things that maybe we don't know when we arrive in Australia. If you want to work in hospitality, for example, you actually need a license. It's not that simple. So you need to do a course, and with this course you can actually work as a waitress or behind the bar or as a bartender. So you need to have the RSA certificate, which means Responsible Service of Alcohol, and with that certificate or with that license you can get a job as a waitress or as a bartender. So this, guys, is very important for you to do this course if you want to find a job. So I think you cannot do it anymore online. I'm not quite sure about that. It used to be like that last year, but this year my husband did the course this year, and he actually went to a school to do the course. But you can still do it anyway, either online or if you have to go to a place. But do the course, get the license, and then you can get more opportunities to get a job. Another thing is, obviously, if you have friends, recommend your friends or ask your friends for help to find a job. And the other thing is, go around the city or go around the place where you live and start dropping your CV, talking to the managers or to the person in charge. In my case as well, last year I remember I got up early one Saturday and I said, today I have to find a job. And I did. So basically what I did was that I printed like 20 resumes, and I remember I walked all day long around the city talking to everyone, giving them my CV. And the very last place where I give my CV, the manager came out and I spoke to her, and she's like, yes, can you do a trial like right now? And I say, yes, of course. And I got the job that day. So that's another way to do it, guys. So you have your friends, internet, obviously, but then face to face. You go out every day, print your CV until you get a job. I'm pretty sure you will find a job. So that, guys, oh, that is one more thing. I'm just gonna go back to the topic of accommodation that I forgot to tell you. If you are new, guys, I wanted to tell you about this. This is the Smart Rider. So with the Smart Rider, you have student discount. If you need to take the bus or the train, you always have the student discount. But you also have 20% extra discount if you subscribe the Smart Rider if you link the Smart Rider with the bank account. So every time you have less, I think it's like less than $5, the $20 charge automatically to your Smart Rider, and you get 20% extra discount. So this is for you to know if you decide to live far from the city and you need to come here like every day. So that's another thing that I wanted to tell you. So that's it, guys. I hope this information helps you somehow. I really hope you can have a good time, but also to find a good place to live, good flatmates if you are going to share, and in general a great experience here in Australia. I will see you next time. Thank you for watching me. Thumbs up if you like my videos. See you next time. Bye bye.